I like this story from the Gospel reading for Sunday. I think this is probably one of the most known stories that everybody has heard about, even those who do not know the Bible at all. The miracle of the multiplication of the food. Jesus fed a vast crowd, thousands of people, about 5,000 to be exact. And he didn't bring with him a whole food truck filled with bread and fish and all other good stuff. Jesus had only 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, and he was able to use this little amount of food to satisfy the hunger of 5,000 people. Those who were there were shocked. The disciples were shocked. Another miracle, and this miracle is different from other ones. Now the people realize that this man could satisfy their longings. He can give them what they want. Just think about it. If Jesus can multiply the food, so perhaps he could multiply their possessions, make them rich by multiplying their money, their land, their homes. That would be so great. So let's make him our king. We need him. If we are good to him and if we worship him, he will give us what we want. We can't let him go. We can't waste such an opportunity. And since Jesus knew that they were going to come and carry him off to make him king, he withdrew again to the mountain alone. So Jesus didn't want to be a king like that. He didn't want to be the king they expected him to be. They simply wanted to have Jesus as their king, not because they believed in him, not because they loved him, not because he taught them how to live and be happy. No. They only wanted Jesus to be their king because they expected him to provide for them what they wanted. And next Sunday we will hear in the Gospel that Jesus told them, "Amen, amen, I say to you, you are looking for me not because you saw signs, but because you ate the loaves and were filled." We need to ask ourselves the same question. Why am I looking for the Lord? Why do I come to him? Why do I pray to him? Why do I want him to be my king? Is it only because I want him to provide for me, give me what I want, answer all my requests? But what happens when Jesus does not give you what you asked for? Do you get impatient with him, disappointed, or maybe even angry? Jesus does not want us to love him only because he can give us what we want. If this is the only reason, then Jesus, knowing that you are going to come and carry him off to make him king, he might withdraw to the mountain alone without you. Jesus wants to be more than a king for you. He wants to be your best friend. He wants you not to ask for any material things, but for the food from heaven. And that food is provided and multiplied for each of us whenever we come to receive the Eucharist. This is the real reason why we should look for Christ. This is the reason why we should call him our King. It is because he cares for us and offers us much more than anything from this world. He offers us the best food, the food that will give us life that never ends. I like the story of the Gospel this Sunday. I like it because the same signs, the same miracles happen today in our midst. The Holy Mass, the Eucharist, is the story of the multiplication of the food, but much better food. We must follow Jesus, look for him, because he will feed us with the bread from heaven. There is nothing more in this world we can ask for. So let's go to work, and God bless you.